What's going on, guys? This is TM25MD, and I have another Duelyst live. Again, the expansion has been out for a couple of days now, and meta seems to be all over the place. But something that we can confirm for sure is that there is a lot of Magmar on ladder. There's a lot of Shaddai to counter Magmar, and then there's always Wall Vanguard. There's a couple liners here and there, not a whole lot to be honest. Simply because Lionheart has a very difficult time dealing with the 0-10 build minions. They don't have any definitive way to deal with it without trading board in. The only card they can use to deal with the 0-10 is Martyrdom, and Perian's Claim is super expensive. So if you play like a biometric Hulk turn 1, you're not going to be able to claim it. You have to Martyrdom it, or you have to find a way to trade into it. So that's kind of the reason there's not a whole lot of Lionheart play. There is a couple Swarm going around and some Titans with Brum. So you wouldn't say Lionheart is playable, but I don't think it's S tier. Just from right now, I think Magmar, mid-range Voth, and Egg. Well, all three generals I think are definitely top tier at the moment. This up prelim. I will be doing a full tier list in I would say about a week or two. Let the meta settle a little bit, or maybe wait until the end of the month to start the new season to see what people play. So yeah, today we'll be playing Obelisk Vet. I used this to get S9, which was not bad. It's a new way to take on Obelisk. It's more of a tempo variant. And you can probably notice some cards that I omitted to fit in some newer cards. In such that I added in for Lost in the Desert. I think this card's fantastic in the late game. And very good damage. One time if you pull off a double, this is pretty rare, but if you pull off a double Lost in the Desert on 8 mana, it's pretty much a board clear if your opponent spreads out. And it's 12 face damage, which is pretty much going to win the game. 2 Gusts. I was actually not impressed with this card at first, but having played with it, it's fantastic. If you can get like a Fire Blaze to stick, my god, the burst you can do with this thing is insane. So notable cards omitted, right, are Superior Mirage and Rasha's Curse. Unfortunately, I think while good, like I did go 11-1 with this list, technically 13-1 due to snags. But against Magmar, you have to play your Elementor, so I could up this count to 3, cut this down to 2. But with a lot of build going on and a lot of homeostatic rebuke and the new 7 mana spell for Magmar, Saurian, I forget what it's called. I know it begins with Saurian, but I forgot the second part. People aren't running a whole lot of Plasma Storm. I think you should run 2 to 3 copies of it, to be honest, right now. But with Ragnara, it's a little sketchy. With Voth, it makes more sense. Starhorns that I've been seeing were more mech variant or full burn. So they're completely omitting it. So pretty much it's Voth only that I've seen running Plasma Storm. Since all the people are playing Ragnar right now, they're trying to run cards like Raptor. This card can do 15 damage on 5 with this if you have more in current hand. It's insane. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of those kind of combos. But yeah. So, Science First Wish, staple, one of the best cantrips in the game. Doomcasters for some, trying to get some dervishes to stick, or some burst potential, right? Obelisks, obviously. Reassemble Whispers of Sands, great if these get Chromatic Cold, you can answer it, right? Whispers of the Sands for insane burst and card draw. 3 Falchius. Unfortunately, this card will be rotated out once Shimzar is out of the rotation. So no more Falchius for Vetruvian, but you will have Blood of Air. Blood of Air is now a core card. Everything in this deck, I think, is core or Unearthed Prophecy outside of Falchius. So the latest expansion. So yeah, this was Unorthodoxy, this was Immortal Vanguard, everything else is core. Except for Falchius. Yeah. So this deck, I would say Falchius is a pretty big staple. It's a pretty big crutch to get some early tempo plays in your favor to try and develop board. So it'll be interesting to see where Vetruvian's at without Falchius in a couple months. So yeah, Fireblaze, Elements for the Magmar. Again, I could up this to 3. It omits Trigon Obelisk. Spelljammers for some more draw. This is more like an aggressive tempo list, so you would like to draw. I could cut this down to 2 actually. But having the draw available is always nice. 2 Lost in the Desert, burst potential. Opponent doesn't play around the first one, they have to play around the second one, and that allows you to line up some pretty powerful Obelisk plays. Gust further synergizes with Fireblaze Obelisk. So Trigon is a pretty big threat. It's a 0/9. Pretty hard to remove. Again, very good against Lionar. Lionar doesn't have any ways to deal with the 9. They can Sunblue, but outside of that, dealing with 9 health is pretty difficult for Lionar. So yeah. As for like results, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got a snag. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 1. Another snag. So 11, 1 and 2. The 2 people that got snagged against were against Songhai, particularly Shaddai, which don't really have a good matchup against Obelisk. So I don't want to say those are wins, but they were heavily in my favor. So this list has been pretty strong. The one loss I did lose to was to a we're playing Lionar. Decent matchup. Decent matchup. We can do Lava Storm. It's never bad. I would imagine he's playing something like Tempo. This guy plays like good, absurdly meta decks, like standard decks, just copy paste. I've seen him play Duelyst, Freud's Burn, Cassava, etc. Not a lot of creativity. But anyways, Blood of Air is nice. First Wish, Dunecaster I can admit. Yep. Got an Alamancer, that's pretty good. Sticks. Just got to play around Lightbender. Probably Azurite Line or Windblade. Yeah, it's Tempo. It's also worth noting that Tiger's 4 mana now, so they can't really play that as efficiently as they would like. So they can't on 4 mana play Tiger plus Bloodburn spell to clear this. That's nice. Hopefully we can ramp it to 5. We play this plus Whispers. That's a pretty big swing. We'll be able to clear his board, hopefully. I was tempted just to move 2 forward, but I didn't want to get completely blown out by Silverguard Knight. I would like a little bit more mobility. But we'll see. We'll see what jazz. 4 drop. Play something Lightbender. Feels bad. Alright. What can we do? He just dispelled all the tiles, which is not terrible. We can Falchius or develop a Fireblaze, but I would rather develop the Falchius. Question is where? Probably right here. Sure. Probably develop it right here. Develop it right here. So you can't just simply like hit it with the Tiger. These all look nice. Next turn we can Fireblaze. Whispers. Why did it have 5 HP? Science first. Gotta pay attention, my dude. Or you can just look here, there's only been 5 cards played. You can punch this if he's concerned about reassemble or what's it called? Reassemble or Looks like he is concerned about reassemble, so fair enough. This could be nice if he decides to spread out. I'd like to move my file shoes here. Move here. Or play Whisper, or excuse me. So I'll move my general here. Is it worth doing that? Ideally, it's not in our favor to spawn here, but thankfully it does. Never punished. So now we're able to clear board. And I'd like to stay here, actually. And yeah, let's go face. Tempo, another Lightbender is not the strongest of plays, I don't think, because we do have reassemble in hand, and we can reassemble that and play Alamancer and Fire Blaze again. Because I don't want friends. That's kind of mean. Tempest, yeah, thought so. Can't Tiger, unfortunately. Sentinel will do it. Alright. So definitely Tempo Obelysk. Maybe I should have played around Tempest and not punched, but oh well. Blood of Air is a pretty bad play. I'd like to Alamancer and BBS. Try and set up. Or Fire Blaze. Fire Blaze is better, because even if this gets dispelled, I still have the body. Yep. Not going to punch, because this is Tempo. I don't know. He still has 4 cards in hand. I'd like to see what kind of cards he has in hand. If he has any draw. Trinity of Sworn Sister, also pretty good. Yep, Sworn Sister. 2 mana, he can roar, trade. Both of which aren't terrible. We have 7 mana, so we can play Blood of Air Obelisk. Try and set up for a nice War Source. He definitely pulled that from Sworn Sister, which is a pretty nice pick. So, yeah, definitely Blood of Air. Hit. Play around Lightbender this time. And I would also like to play around Holy Immolation a little bit. Yep. Hit. Move up here. Hit. His face for 4. Lost in the Air is going to be pretty nice. Reassemble might be a little bit slow, so I'll throw it away actually. Okay, Whispers is nice. Could just kill him next turn. Oh yeah, with 8 mana we can play double Fire Blaze Whispers. That'll probably kill him. He can't kill me out of 4 mana. That looks like a Tiger Hole Immolation play. But I think he's dead. Yeah, this should definitely be lethal. Yeah, it's definitely lethal. We just have to position in a way that, well, this will spawn us a Obelisk, so. I think right here. In here, should do it, I think. So as long as they don't overlap. Yeah, that's good. And we only needed 2 of them to hit, so yeah. Well played. Tempo line was took a hit with the Tiger nerf, so I don't know if it's worth playing. Nice. So, what was it? 12, 1, and 2? 2 snags make it 14, 1 and 2. Love this deck. I would like to feature Gust and what's it called? Lost in the Sand. We could have pulled it off if you didn't. Like, if we were. We still had lethal, right? We played 1 Fireblaze Whispers. Now we didn't have enough mana to do that. What could we have done? Whispers, Lost in the Sand. Would that still be lethal? No, we needed the Fireblaze, I think. Okay, we're playing Buying Coats. Playing Cassava. Not a horrible matchup. Lost in the Sand's a bit much. Whispers is nice. This could be nice as well. I'd like to look for a 2-drop. Those aren't 2-drops. I think I'll throw this away. Maybe I should have kept the... we're starting up very slow. Maybe I should have kept the Whispers and thrown away the Spelljammer. Creep deck. Another ooze. Oh, I feel kind of bad. Alright. Okay. What can I do? I can Falchius, deal 1. Play it here, then lose my Falchius. This can be good. This is slow. I can move forward, play Obelisk here, and tank 6, which is never good against Isian. So maybe just playing the Falchius. Tank the 3. Yeah. I think that's better. I don't want to take 6 damage turn 1, turn 2. Fortunately, he gets it there, which kind of stinks. But if he has a Demonic Lore, can be a little bit of a problem. Yeah, starting off very slow is too bad. If we started off with a just pass. Interesting. See if we can punch this. Essentially, we have 6 mana. We play 2 Fireblaze. That's not bad. Let's go with that. 2 Fireblaze. Right, nice, so it did overlap. Fortunately, I had to move this onto the top. Play Fireblaze here. Fireblaze here. What can I do next turn? Can't do this. Fortunately, I only have 4 mana. Probably just play either Falchius BBS or Trigon. I think Trigon will probably be the better play next turn. Gust will be nice if these happen to stick, so. Or excuse me, we have 5 mana. My bad. So Trigon BBS probably. Being punished would make sense. And then come up, kill this. If he doesn't have a 2-drop, pretty slow. But it looks like he has one. Probably a Healing Mystic, that'd be my guess. So outside of spawn here, yeah, Healing Mystic. Definitely playing a Creep Cast. You know, might as well get the last minute. Creep in while you can. This will be good next turn, actually. So question is, where do I want to put this Trigon? Maybe right here. Well, that can overlap. Here is nice as well. But that means he could just punch it and... Let's do this first, actually. It spawns there. So I guess I will put it here. Maybe right here. This is closer, so I like it right here, actually. Next turn we can do Gust BBS. Not going to punch. No point, especially against Desolator. I don't think we need Spelljammer. We do have enough power in hand as is. And plus I don't want to give him cards if he's forced to use more removal. This also plays around Necrotic Sphere, I think. So it looks like he doesn't have an answer, so he's just running away. Hopperkiss Marauder. Interesting choice. Let's throw this guy away. Trigon. He has Demonic Lure, that's a play you can make. To play Trigon, BBS, First Wish. I think that's better than just developing Gust, because we can do Gust next turn. We can put him to 15, 11 technically, or 10. It's not bad. Maybe developing the Trigon's better. And play our Boop Dervish. Or switch it, probably. Not a good spawn. Probably move here. Get some damage in. Another 5 Blaze, that's always good. So he needs a Demonic Lure, or he's in a very poor position. We even have, maybe I shouldn't have played BBS actually, because we can't use Gust now. I totally forgot about that. Demonic Lure has to be his play. Or maybe I should play around Necrotic Sphere, but if he has Necrotic Sphere, he has to move here, and he's in range of this, and we have another Fire Blaze, and could potentially kill him next turn, depending on spawns. That looks like. Surely you have to have the Demonic Lure. Can't play Revenant, that's 8 mana. So, he can't. He could have actually Nethermeld. Nethermeld do a lot of damage here. That looks like another meld. Are we dead? There's no clue we're dead. Totally didn't play around Nethermeld. Should have considered that. That would make the most sense. But I don't think I could have run away to a place, especially with the 2 creep tiles right here. So I don't think we're dead, but we can definitely kill this. With a Mystic, okay. Depending on spawns, he could be dead. Alright, terrible spawns. Let's get rid of the Gust. So we can do this. These 2 trade in. Falchius. I mean, I didn't have to pull 2 of them, but it was going to die anyway, so I would like to get a full surround, so play this here, Caster here, move this 2 here. I don't think he can kill me with Nethermeld Revenant, he doesn't have enough mana. Yeah, I think that's should be suffice. Odds in our favor to have spawns here, at least 2 here. Ping, okay. Doesn't look like he has a way. I didn't play around Necrotic Sphere, but if he did Necrotic Sphere, can't do much there. We can play Gust EBS, and that should win us the game. White Pulse, okay. So odds in our favor to have 1 here. It's 50-50. So that's later. Surely we can kill him, especially with a. Surely he's dead. Actually, I don't know. So, Gust is 9 damage. Or 6, 9, 12. We're off by 1, really? Can't believe we're off by 1. We're dead to Revenant Void Pulse, which sucks. I'll just play this to make it bigger. Whispers would have been nice. Not gonna punch. Or maybe I should have punched. Nah, he has to use the spell here, so. Tight game. Revenant Void Pulse wins. We've already played 1 Void Pulse. We know he has a Desolator in hand. He would have to punch Ping in order to play something. This way we don't have to Betrayal. Oh, that's bad. Oh, he can't. Alright, nice. He didn't have enough mana to play Desolator. I completely didn't think of that. I was like, oh, no way we lose. Alright, nice. 13, 1-1. Or excuse me, 13, 1-2. Man, this deck is so good. Yeah, I'm really proud of this list. Like, my God. Yeah, the results are insane. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this Thirsties Thursday episode of Duelyst. I'll be kind of busy tomorrow. I have work. I don't have work. Well, homework. I don't actually have class on Friday, but I'll be doing some work, and then I'll be meeting up with a friend for dinner. So trying to be sociable. Can't just play Duelyst all day, right? So. Yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this Obelisk episode of Vetruvian. Unfortunately, I was not able to feature Lost in the Desert, but maybe I could show some replays of some games where I actually was able to pull off some pretty cool Lost in the Desert plays, including a double Lost in the Desert for lethal 12 damage. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys.